Okay, so this is the last segment at the top of the hour here. I had to take a little break so we don't get swamped by this subject, so we'll keep it to an hour, and we'll make a little bit of progress. So I haven't blackened these roots, but they should be black like the other notes, because if I'm going to fill in the entire diatonic, the other notes are going to be white and they're going to be colored. They're going to have parent key signatures here. This is added because it's diatonic. We want to have all the notes: root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2. We want to have all those notes and everything, and they're going to be the same in each box, all those notes, but the labels are going to be different. So right here we're looking at a D minor shaped A minor. Okay, and I forget what box we're in. I should be able to figure that out. D minor, the parent key of the D is E minor. So we are in the E box, and yes, we are, because right here is an E shape. Right here, top and bottom string are the same. So there were different ways to figure out the same thing. What the point I was making, I completely forgot. Okay, so I kind of lost my train of thought there. All right. Um, let's look and see what's going on here. Once again, we've got, and of course, if you're watching the video, you know, you didn't see I took a break and came back and forgot what I was talking about. Obviously, watching the video, you're going to know what I was talking about. But I've tried yelling at my videos, and it only works like every now and then. So, we've got the cages here. Okay, so usually we start on the C cage, so I put it over here. Goes to the A cage, goes to the G cage, goes to the E cage, to the D cage, and then back to the C. And we can see in the circles here, we're gonna have to like start it all over again from just a random topic entry point and get back into what we were talking about. I'm sure we will come to the same point where we have to explain something. So in the C box here, we start with a circle of string-shaped fifths. Going backwards, it's a circle of string-shaped fourths. Okay, and we have an acronym to remember these. We got Chuck's good, dog always eats Chuck. And anywhere you start on it, you could make sentences. So it'd be good dog always eats Chuck good. Dog always eats Chuck's good. Always eat Chuck's good dog, always. That kind of thing. And some of these things might get pretty evil, or I don't know, but the point is, you make a little sentence, and it's a circular sentence. If anybody could think up a completely circular sentence that makes sense starting on any of the 5 words and backwards, so it's Chuck's, Chuck eats all day, good Chuck. You could start from the E, would be eats all day, good Chuck eats. And then A would be all day, good Chuck eats all. Okay, see, we're starting to get here, on some weird sentences. So, but again, you've got a circular sentence going back and forth. Anybody can think of one, you think of your own. And that way, no matter what string shape you're on or position you're on, you can start anywhere. Always eats Chuck. Remember, Chuck is C, eats is E. The E string shape 7 root 2. Okay, the A string shape 5, 6. And you can always just, no matter what, do it that way. And that's in fifths and fourths. It's not in caged, okay? And caged is different. A is going to go to G, right? So I don't know if anybody can think of a sentence that's also going to make sense in caged. We don't even want to go there. So I just want to talk about these little string shapes that I put here. Here's the C cage. Here's the modals. This is for people who maybe are just like bewildered. What's going on? Haven't been watching. that many of the videos. Let's say this is the root, the fourth, and the fifth shape, and these are again the fourth and the fifth shape. So the E and the G are the fourth and the fifth shape. Okay, these are the minors, the two minors. So it's in the C box, it's a D minor shape, D minor. Okay, so let's look. We were looking at A minor. Oh, I just remember what we were talking about, but we're going to run out of time. We were looking at A minor. So here's A minor, 3/6 root, right? And what we were talking about is everyone can play 3/6 root and even that top because you got it barred or you got it capoed. So it's it's just 3/6 root. But what's going on down here? And that's when we look again at the circle of minor triad string shapes. Okay, so we're suppressing a lot of notes. All right, so out of 3 or 4 notes, we're only going to have one note here. Okay, but out of the whole scale, just to do a minor triad, we're going to look at the Ionian and look at its minor. So when you got root, 3, and 6, we're suppressing the second, the fourth, the fifth, and the seventh. So you're not going to see those in the regular string shapes. All right, so with the A minor again, I think we're just repeating ourselves. We're kind of working our way back up, but we're going to run out of time. So everybody can go and in this down. You got this free. But what's going on that second string? We're starting on C. C, the fifth of C is G. Okay, we're going to have the 6 and the root on that G. So this is how to do your pentatonic, your tritonic A minor scale. And then what I was talking about is take it to another shape. Let's say take it to the D shape down here, or take it to the A shape up here. Okay, so now we want, what is the shape of the A minor going to be there, of the E minor going to be in the A box? Okay, so that's where we got to look at the other chart, okay, and we're going to look at the A box, and we're going to look at the A minor in it, and lo and behold, in our A box, the A minor is going to be G minor shaped. So it's 6 root 3, 6 root 3, 6. How are we going to play that with the string shapes is, remember, A is 6, okay, the E is just root, G, once again, is 6 root, okay, and then the D is just the third. Now let's try that one more time. A is the 6, E is the root, okay. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed. So I brought the cage over here. Okay, so it's the A cage. All right, so 5 6 root 2 3 5 6 root 2 3 5 6. We're going to play the A minor in it. Okay, and so we've already got that these notes. It's going to be 6 root 3 6 root 3 6. But how are we going to fit? We want to match that to the string shape. So let's look at our A string shape. A is the 6. E string shape is the root. C string shape is the 3. Okay. G string shape is 6 root. D string shape is 3. And A is the 6 again. You see, it doesn't matter where you are. That was completely arbitrary. We could try one more. Okay, so once again here we have an E minor shape. All right, so everybody can play E minor, 6 3 root, and then you're going to be barring this and you get this. But how do you know about this? How do you know to play that root down there? What's going on down there? What's wrong with my arpeggio? What's wrong with my arpeggio? This is in the G cage here, so we got a G-shaped A minor. You got to add the root there for the G shape. Hey, we're out of time. I'm going to show you how to substitute the fourths and the fifths in here next time. It gets a little complicated, but it's easy. Thanks for watching.